Hello everyone, this is Marina from Soul on the Raw, and today we are continuing our lovely series of vegan nutrients that you must know about. And today is a really big one because it's often avoided or not really talked about in vegan circles, and deficiency is super common, and of course it has a big impact on your health. So can you guess what it is from the title of this video? We are talking about iodine and iodine foods that you can eat to get all the iodine you need. So iodine is actually related to your thyroid gland, which controls metabolism and weight and even cholesterol and many different hormone functions in your body. So you can have way high levels and way low levels on iodine, and both of them can have really horrible impacts on your thyroid gland. So there is an upper limit of iodine, which I will share with you in this video. Iodine deficiency and toxicity can impact so many different hormone-related functions like your mood and PMS and your memory, just many different things. So it's really important to get your iodine foods into your diet. And here's a big thing for vegans. Many really healthy foods that I'm going to tell you about in a second can actually make iodine deficiency worse. So this means that if you eat these foods in raw form, so uncooked, which I'm sure that you do because they're super healthy and you should be eating them, and you're not getting enough iodine sources from iodine foods, then your levels and your deficiency will be even worse. Your thyroid gland will be prevented from absorbing iodine. So what I'm talking about are foods that are called goitrogenic foods, and they are flax seeds and raw cruciferous vegetables and soy. So cruciferous vegetables are things like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, these amazing foods that actually when eaten raw are super good for you and even help prevent cancer. So I'm definitely not saying stop eating your kale smoothies, stop eating raw broccoli and things like that. You should be eating them. You just must, especially if you're vegan and eating these healthy foods, get enough iodine foods into your diet. And all you need is 150 micrograms for adults every day, and the upper limit is 1,000. So make sure you don't get more than that of iodine foods in your diet every single day. The best iodine-rich foods are, can you guess? Guess, write it in the comments, and then keep listening, because maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. And I shall tell you. They're seaweeds, and they're so much better than animal sources like seafood and dairy. Seafood is very toxic because it is in the ocean and it absorbs arsenic and other yucky things that are in the ocean. And dairy is not a good idea because actually when they get the milk out of the cow, the poor cow, a lot of times the cows have mastitis and other issues, infections in their udders, and they actually dip them in iodine disinfectant. And then there's even more pus in dairy when this happens. And yes, there is pus in dairy, and if you don't know about this, there's actually regulations and laws about how much pus can be in dairy. So this is part of the reason I highly recommend to stay away from dairy, and also of course the cows suffering through this horrible process and getting sick because they're milked to death basically. Now let's go back to the nice, lovely sources of iodine foods that are actually plant-based and wonderful for you, and those are seaweeds. So you really don't need a lot. All of the specifications for how much you need are going to be in a lovely little blog post on my blog, which I'm going to link up here and in the description. And seaweeds are awesome. So things like nori and dulse and wakame are really great, and you again need a very small amount, but there are two seaweeds that you should definitely stay away from. it's not a good idea to consume hijiki, whatever you want to call it, because it has actually arsenic from the ocean, so not very good for your health, as well as kelp. Kelp actually has way too much iodine, so you don't want to risk that because iodine toxicity is actually an issue too. So even when you have just a little bit too much, it's just not good for you. The other thing is, if you are pregnant, know that iodine is really important for your fetus, so you want to make sure that you are actually supplementing iodine during pregnancy. And I will link my favorite iodine supplement in the blog post attached. I am not taking it because I'm not pregnant, don't freak out. I just have looked it up because I like to recommend really good, clean, vegan supplements. So that's going to be in the blog post, as well as a ton of information about iodine, foods and sources, and vegan iodine in general. So go nerd out on that. It's a very condensed, not too confusing, and a very nice read. So the blog post again is going to be linked up here and in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give this video a like if you liked it, and comment below. Let me know if you liked the video, if you have any other questions about iodine foods or vegan iodine, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Of course, I make videos every week with recipes and vital information like this, and you can watch the entire series on all the different supplements that you need to know about as a vegan. It's really, really important for, of course, your health, the health of the animals, and the health of the planet in general. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye!